Who has the highest SAT score? I can offer it, but I can already tell this is going to be a video where there's a lot of ego. I'm dumb. I had a very low SAT, so I'm not even going to talk and try to act like I'm up there like that because I'm not. I probably had like a 10 or something like that, but we're going to see. We're going to see who the highest is.
You said your calculator died mid-test, right? I think you should move to the back then.
Oh yeah, they getting real into it. He talking about some
Is
calculator.
everybody here going to college, not going to college? Like, what's the deal? I'm going to college.
I'm going to college.
Going to college.
I'm in college.
I'm in college.
I'm going to college.
I'm going to college.
I'm going to college.
Mom goes to college.
When you guys applied to college, did you submit your score?
It was mandatory for us.
That's a good question.
I feel like
No, I
if
didn't
you submitted, you
submit
should move to that side.
Bro, they too happy to be doing. Why are they so happy, bro? Y'all getting me mad. Why are y'all so happy? See, look, these are the engineers and scientists we need. I'm just mad because I'm a poor streamer, but it's fine.
I submitted. Like,
Are you guys down a little bit that way?
Yeah.
Okay. You said you submitted, right?
I submitted, yeah.
Okay.
But also, like, I feel like it depends so much on the college.
And you submitted as well, so come down here as well. Anybody
But I'm just thinking, like, if you submitted, then you had something to submit, you know?
Yeah.
What are we going to study?
I'm trying to study engineering, but technically I'm
Like I
undecided
said,
right
I'm computer science.
I'm biochem, but right now I'm taking science.
I'm political science.
I'm communications and media studies.
I'm pre-med, I don't know.
You met?
okay.
I'm doing also computer science and maybe like art.
I am neuroscience pre-med as well.
Oh, my fault.
now.
They smart, man. I think the lowest score here is probably gonna be like high 1200s.
I feel like a lot of the SAT was like more test strategy than just like intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe taking AP classes could help you
Yeah.
prepare. So I took 9, but that was the max.
Oh wow.
I took 6.
I only took 3.
5.
I think I took
0.
7.
I took 13.
Move.
15.
Hey.
I took 5, so you go
0.
this way as well.
But also, I don't know.
GPAs, maybe?
Yeah, that's a good one. I also think you should come.
1.6.
Yeah. How far? I'll
Wait, you
slide
took
right
9
next to
and
you.
you're a CS major?
I got you. Well, me and Emily, we're twins. So we went to the same high school, and I'd say our school had a pretty good emphasis on taking a SAT and doing well.
Yeah, I'd also say though that our school valued being like well-rounded, so they didn't just like for us valedictorian, and I was salutatorian, like right under.
Oh, congratulations.
That's a flex, but
I feel like you should like move up.
You probably get, like, next to your twin.
You said your calculator died mid-test, right?
You know what's funny? I just realized, bro. I'm lucky. I just low-key realized I was a cool kid. I just realized I was a cool kid, bro. Because most people, you got like the stupid jocks, football jocks. Yo, bro, you got that party man. Like you got those people, and you got these people. Like, what'd you take? Oh, you took this class. Okay, well, I did this because my GPA like all, and I'm just like, hey, I hoop. I'm quiet. I'm to myself. I listen to music. I ride the bus. I'm really cool people. You know, I'm not flexing no IQ score. I'm not flexing being the #1 football thrower going to Kentucky. Like I'm low key cool. I was low key the cool. Okay, I was low key cool people, bro.
Introduce that, but I didn't
I
want to.
think you should move to the back then.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
But I think you can still do well though.
Ego,
because,
ego,
like,
ego.
This is part of it.
Here it comes.
well, for
That's
my.
half of it.
But
That's
there's like no
800
calculator
points.
and then there's calculator.
Yeah, and the no calculator is 500 of the 800
Oh,
points.
really?
I'm done with that.
Do you two want to switch?
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe we should talk about how many times we took the SAT.
Oh, yeah, that's
That might help.
That's really good.
I took it once.
I took it once.
You can take it more than one.
Done.
Did anyone take it more than one?
I took it twice.
I took it
Took it
once.
twice as well.
So no one's like crazy or anything.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys can switch though.
7 times.
Yeah.
If she took it,
Yeah, I only took it once.
he took it twice, because I feel like then he like might know it.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
through
yeah.
the score.
I didn't know you could take it more than once. That's weird.
I have test anxiety and I'm also neurodivergent, so I like every board I check off, I can't really like sit down and take tests.
She got good
I
hair.
Freak out. I don't think that the score that I got really reflects my intelligence because of the situations they put me into. I don't think that's how like my intelligence really shines through.
I feel like I'm in the same boat. I really think the SAT is not a good measurement. I don't think the
Yeah.
SAT reflects well on my IQ or just how well I could perform in school.
I have a diagnosed ADHD, so taking tests and just kind of sitting and just being focused on that was honestly really hard for me. I was diagnosed when I was like 6. I would like ask my friends, you know, like, hey, do you guys want to like study like at lunch or something? Because if it weren't
she's
for
not a
that,
human.
I literally would get no help.
Yeah, she went to lunch and said, "Y'all want to study, bro?" I'm asking, bro, "Hey, you trying to go play outside?" Like, she's talking about some. You want to go? Yeah, that's not possible. Not to mention, bro. To be honest, if we're talking about like tests and scores in general, being smart and being like, there's life smart and then there's being school smart. People flex being school smart, but at the end of the day, being school smart does nothing for you. Because, like, in life, being school smart is not going to help you. You need to be life smart. You know why the chemical bond of this atom does this and that. How, okay, unless you have a job in that field where you need to know that, that doesn't really benefit you. But I'm over here, right? I know how to get around the tax loop and you know what I mean? Like, who's really going to do better in life? The person who knows how to get past the tax loops and make more money, start a successful business, or the person who knows how chemical bonding agencies work? I mean, but we definitely need that, though, for sure. But I'm just saying, like, and I also lied. I don't know how to do that. I just used an example. But, yeah.
And I probably either wouldn't have taken the SAT or I would have failed it.
I have ADHD as well, so like for me, sometimes I'll sit there and like stare at the words, and I'm like, oh my god, like my brain is just like not, it like freezes.
When you go to college, you're going to have 4-hour-long midterms. I feel like a 4-hour-long test is at least somewhat of a good indicator on how you might perform in those settings.
I mean, I get that, but I'm in college right now, and the score that I got on the SAT would kind of show that I would be at least decent in college. But then I got there and I failed my first ever class.
I feel like maybe you guys at the end should switch just based on like how you value the SAT.
Yeah, this is a good question. How do you guys think you did personally on the
Terrible.
SAT?
I
I don't
did
know how you feel,
terrible.
but I feel like both of us could have done
Terrible.
better.
Yeah.
I was pretty satisfied actually.
For my standards, I did good. For their standards, I'd like, it's embarrassing.
What was your guys' GPAs?
Weighted, mine was like a 4.15. 3.8,
What?
like 7 or so.
I graduated with a 4.2.
4.6.
Rated, I had like a 4.4.
4.8.
So I graduated with a 4.4, I'm pretty sure.
I had a 4.6.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
They got it.
Do you twins on a switch?
Yeah.
Or wait, no.
Because here's my thinking, right? He had a
Oh, no,
higher
you good,
GPA
Muffin.
and he wasn't satisfied with his score, and you had a lower GPA and you were satisfied. So maybe since the bars are different. Oh, what if you guys had? This is like tricky.
No,
This
you're
is
right.
Like, like, what if you guys had like exactly the same score, but because your bars, like your. But I don't know.
Do you think your GPAs correlate to your test taking abilities?
I feel like it depends on like the school you go to. If you go to a school that is not funded well, all they're trying to do is push people out to graduate. Like obviously the scores you get might not reflect what you'll get on SAT, but if you go to a school that pours money and funding into making sure that everyone is getting the best education they can get and all that, then of course like you might do better, if that makes sense. But I don't think that the
Right, but the
GPA.
person at the school that's not well funded who got a 4.5, and the person at the school that's not well funded who got a 3, the person who got the 4.5 probably got a better SAT score, right?
We don't know that. What if they woke up?
Bro, I'm sorry,
one
but
time and
these-
read that
But
day?
we're talking
But
about.
I feel like the personality trait behind GP, like, I feel like these are the smart these are definitely the smart kids, right? But the way the smart kids talk, it's so belittling. Like, they be thinking they better than everybody in the planet because they got a 4.5. Like, no one can, bro. Like, you can't guard me, bro. Like, if we go on the basketball court, I'm dunking on you. You cannot guard me. You sitting here trying to talk about some GPA. Yeah, I had a 1.5. It's cool. But you still can't guard me. You still can't guard me. You can't stop this crossover. So what you really want to do at the end of the day?
A generalization here.
Yeah.
I come from a really big public school of predominantly Hispanics and like immigrants. I feel like our school's main goal was to get them to at least graduate because our graduation rate is pretty low. SATs were optional. We didn't really talk about it much. It was a lot of kids at our school. It was like, I think like 3,000 or so. So it was like one counselor to like 100 kids. So if you're not showing that you want to actually do good in school, then we're just not even gonna really bother you, so.
SAT scores, like on average across the US, are like directly proportional to like annual household income. Even though we can like kind of laud it as this like, oh, like perfect meritocratic system, it's actually not that, and it's like very affected by like the socioeconomic like inequality in the US. us.
You also can't do a standardized test on kids where they all had vastly different like teachers with different teaching styles and different grading
That's why you take a bunch of classes.
Yeah, exactly. So it does like
Generally, I think it's kind of a no-brainer that your GPA, for two people that went to the same school or similar schools, GPA would at least be a good determining factor of what you may have got on SAT.
Your GPA could fluctuate. I had a freshman and sophomore year, I had a 4.6. Junior year, I had a 2.4 because of stuff that was going on with my family.
There are some hardships that you can go through that make your experience with schooling a lot more difficult than it would be if it was just smooth sailing. But during the time I was taking the SAT, like I went to rehab for 4 months. I know what it's like to go through some really hard stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of hardships, and yeah, it didn't make it easy. But at the same time, like, hard work is hard work.
What? He just flexed? Bro, hold on.
I valued myself a lot.
Yeah, he got it.
GPA or like any like school grades and stuff. But then during COVID, I realized like there's more to life. I valued like quality time with my friends and family a lot more.
Before COVID, I was like really ambitious. Like I made sure I did well in all my classes. Like I really applied myself. But then COVID hit, and it was my senior year, and then my freshman year in college, and I just lost like all motivation.
Yeah, I'm with you there, where it's like as soon as COVID hit, online school started, I just did not care about focusing on school at all. I open my laptop, join the meeting, and then I just go get food downstairs.
I remember it, and like the moment that it hit, it was just kind of like, well, what's the point?
Why bother?
Yeah, exactly. How much pressure did like your family put on you to take the SAT?
Oh, a lot.
None.
None?
Not a lot.
I think
Not a
I
lot?
had quite a lot of I think because my family is like, I'm a first generation immigrant, but my parents, I feel like they're also first generation immigrants. So I feel like they put like a lot.
I got a
of
really good take on
emphasis
this.
On like meritocracy and like
They don't know
working
about how it
hard
is
to
there,
get
yeah.
there, just because like
UK is probably
initially we
different,
didn't
right?
have like the resources to like do it another way.
I am also a first generation American. I'm Nigerian, so my mom is like very like, you have to make sure that you're doing everything right because your sisters are watching after you. Like you have to make sure you grow up and get all these A's so that they have an example to follow. So it was very hard for me to kind of separate myself from my grades, because if I did and I failed, then I'm disappointing not only my mom but my 3 little sisters.
You seem like someone who's probably a really hard worker.
Yeah.
And I think in that sense, you probably
I feel like your drive's higher than mine.
probably. I think
Breaking up the twins.
I do gotta say, the way you've been talking and all that, I feel like you have at least a better one than me. It's just a gut feeling, kind of, but
I disagree.
you disagree?
Yeah.
I'll take that as a
I think
compliment.
I disagree too.
Do you guys want to lock in your answer?
How about you want to bet the girl in the back got like one of the highest? I guarantee she's probably like in the middle. She's probably like here or like she's somewhere in here. I guarantee this girl's somewhere in here. I almost can guarantee it. She'd be somewhere in here. I know she's not last. She's somewhere here. I'm telling you.
People are ready. Do it.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You have Jack at 1160.
Okay. Dang.
I was really surprised I was the bottom.
That's still really good.
I didn't think I was that bad, but
Carla at 1170.
Okay. Hold on.
Michael at 1280.
I might have. What did I say?
Kylie at 1320.
Let's go.
Chi-Chi at 1360. Emily at 1400.
Dang.
Michael at 1500. Emily at 1600.
1600.
How is someone supposed to do better than you? Are you sure? Like, are you working for them? I was surprised that Emily just didn't go forward and put herself up front. Like, there's nobody who's getting higher than her, at least. Like, impossible.
Without a calculator.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about this for a second.
That's crazy.
I knew she was gonna be up there. Yeah, that's perfect. I don't know how she did that. She cheated or something. Ain't no way.
I'm going to Stanford. Okay.
Oh, I'm going to USC.
Go to the University of Michigan.
I also go to USC.
Cal State Long Beach.
I'm going to the new school in New York.
I got accepted to Berkeley, but I'm going to community college. It's just, yeah.
I go to UCSD.
Well, when I got to college,
I go to DCU. The Crib University, man. Shout out to Sensei. What's Taekwondo? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it's bad, bro. When I go to streamer school where we learn how to struggle in life life choices and commit to things that aren't 100%, yeah, it's bad. But it's cool.
It's like the first 2 weeks, everyone was talking about, oh my God, I got a 1500, I got a 16, like this and that. But I don't know, I just feel like I got in here with a 1360. I don't think it really matters.
As soon as I said computer science, you guys threw me all the way up. Then when you look, UCSD is like top 15 in the nation for CS.
Yeah.
So just, I don't think it reflects too much.
I think we're at the same intellectual capabilities. Again, like if he's not even higher, that just made me, I was like, the SAT is like just not a good scale at all. That's not an accurate reflection of who he is. At the end of the day, you all got into the same school, regardless of your stats. So like, I feel like if you maybe lacked SAT score, you made it up for it somewhere else.
I have to ask, when I asked you to switch, why did you hesitate?
I just don't want to be me.
Oh yeah, that's the end of the video. Also, I got one more thing I want to say before I close this segment off. It looks good. I don't know what you're on about. Oh yeah. But listen, here's another thing I want to talk about with the whole like whatever, right? It's low-key hard. It's low-key very, very, very hard to know what you want to do at a young age. It's extremely, extremely, extremely hard. But for the people who are lucky, I feel like we need to work on not telling people go to school if they don't want to go to school. Oh my gosh, I sound like every other person. Yeah, follow your dreams, chase your dreams, become a rapper, become a streamer. You can do it. No, you can't. It's most likely not going to work. Bad idea. But don't go to school and, you know what I mean? Don't go to school and not know what you want to do in school. Learn what you want to do first. People feel like you have to do school early on. You can do school at any age in life.